Guys, what's going on? What's going on? What is going on? Hey, Tim Hicks, I was almost on time. I was almost on time, right? Look at that. Let's see. Guys, here's a StreamYard link, guys. We'll have a nice, relaxed stream tonight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, guys, we're going to talk about the Ponytail Patrol, right? We're going to talk about a lot of DUI stuff, guys, but we're going to talk about the Ponytail Patrol, okay? Let me see here. Let's do this first. Because, guys, what do I always say about the Ponytail Patrol, right? They're useless. Useless. Michael says this is second favorite time of the week. Yeah, Michael said it. The Ponytail Patrol is useless, man. And guys, I am feeling better. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, boy, oh boy. I'll spare you the details. But Rajai, what's up, dude? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you as usual. Good to see you. Oh, where's your sound effect then? Oops. There it is, man. Red Door's here. Damon's here. Tim Hicks is here. Captain Palsy's here. What's going on, guys? Let's do this one first. Oh, wait. Hold on. Am I in the wrong channel? Hold on. Let's see. One second, guys. Oops, wrong one. Hold on. There we are. Okay, here we go.
A Pinellas County Sheriff's Office deputy has been fired after being arrested and charged with drunk driving in St. Petersburg. Officers pulled over Shelby Caniglio around 1 o'clock this morning on 4th Street North. They say she was unsteady on her feet, showed...
Caniglio! Oh! Voice, what's up, man? Dink Diggler, nice, man. Dude, guys, Boogie Nights is my top favorite movies of all time. Guys, if you haven't watched Boogie Nights, it's like one of the greatest movies ever. You know what I mean? And just everything about it's amazing. So, hold on. Let's do this. And guys, I did drop the StreamYard link for anyone who wants to come on up, man. You know what I'm saying? Guys, hit the button. It'll take you onto the panel. Yeah, here we go.
Signs of impairment, including slurred speech, bloodshot eyes, and a blank expression. According to investigators, a breathalyzer showed her blood alcohol was above the legal limit. She was immediately fired, which is routine policy for the sheriff's office.
Guys, you know what? She can get it. You know what I'm saying? Because of course I would let her know where I lived, right? I wouldn't tell her my real name. And of course, afterwards, guys, I'd have to hit her with my patented.
Who is this guy?
I don't know.
Snowboard. What's up, dude?
Hey.
Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. Okay, here we go, guys. You guys might remember this one. I know Reza might. Guys, look at this chick. This chick is a sergeant. She's drunk, coming from the club, and she gets arrested by her own police department.
Oh my god.
Look at that. Michael, man, thanks for that. I said it's the funniest YouTube ever. Guys, you know what? Because all this stuff we talk about, it's hilarious. You know what I'm saying? It is.
Yeah, it is funny.
Sorry, it's hilarious. Because you know what? Guys, was it things that are ironic? They're just funny. Because guys, all these people thought that putting the Ponytail Patrol out there would be a good thing, right? All this stuff, and all of us guys are sitting there, don't do it, and now it's like this. You guys remember how Coyote would like try and pull the thing and the rocks try and fall on the Roadrunner, and then he runs out with a stick and he's hitting the rocks, you know?
Yeah.
They fall on him, but he has the little umbrella, you know? That's what I remember about all this. Okay.
I was trying to get my friend to go home.
Come out the car.
Me?
Come out the car.
Go ahead.
Are you serious?
I'm good.
Are you serious?
I'm good.
Come to the back of the car. Are you serious? Sarge?
Sarge.
Really? You see how you're driving?
I have a friend with me.
So?
Did you? Yeah. Was your friend Jack Daniels?
Yeah. Jim Beam.
Jim Beam,
right?
yeah.
Either that
Captain
or
Morgan.
Hey, Gomez, you on? Give me an O2, please. Stay in the back of the car, please.
Yeah, guys. So anytime that cops are dealing with each other, the sound just mysteriously gets turned off. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Hold on. Sarge, come out the car. Come out the car. Stay standing outside the car.
Well, I bet it's probably satisfying to do this.
Yeah.
You know that she's a garbage boss, DEI hire, you know, or promoted through DEI.
Smith. All right, gonna be performing some field sobriety testing today, okay? Are you willing to take these tests?
Absolutely.
So, are you wearing any you have any contacts?
No.
No? Okay, so what about your shoes? Would you like to take your shoes off?
Yeah.
No? Okay. So we're gonna come over here. Any injuries or anything like that? No? All right. So first thing we're gonna do, I need you to you. Huh? Oh, hold on, I'll be back. All right, Smith.
So I mean, you was starting sobriety test. You started sobriety test because that's how they told you not to.
Oh, now she's gonna try and tell him how to do his job, right, guys? Now she's gonna try and tell him how to do his job. Come on.
You stupid woman!
Yes, they advised me that Miramon's coming to take over.
Okay.
I mean, I started and now.
So in the middle of sobriety test,
Clayton says Sergeant Smirnoff.
it told you no, right?
Yeah, he told me to stop. My sergeant told me to stop. So
Conflict of interest?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. He told me to stop, and I'm just advising you that Miramar is coming to take over.
Okay.
All right.
No problem.
All right.
Guys, she's a sergeant too. How pathetic is that? There it is. There it is,
Beautiful.
guys. There it is.
It's time!
I should have read this shit up.
My phone is alarm.
Don't hurt it, bro.
Dumbass.
What are you going to do? Request a sergeant? Oh,
Yeah. And she probably would too.
yeah.
What's your license? Did a female is it in your purse? No. Just put it in the car and we fucking.
Somebody want to give your Smith jewelry and stuff like? Who is she? The sergeant is action.
I'm calling too.
Okay. Yeah, what's a deal?
I got my license. I got my number for you.
What?
You need my number?
Get out of the police badge or police ID?
All these guys are walking on eggshells because she's the sergeant.
How embarrassing.
See the.
right, guys, here we have another.
She doesn't
one.
seem very ashamed of it at all. It just seems like another day to her.
Dude, she's a B-dub. They're not ashamed of anything. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Here we go.
It didn't phase her at all.
Not at all. Not at all. She's not hanging her head. She's not
wasn't
trying to talk
upset
her
at
way
all.
out of it. Yeah. Look at that. Water Star, what's up, dude? Look at that.
Pinellas was fired after she was arrested on a drunk driving charge past midnight. The incident occurred late at night at about 1 a.m. when Coneglio was pulled over by police at the intersection of 108th Avenue North and 4th Street North in St. Petersburg. When the officer approached her, Coneglio attempted to use her status as a
Pinellas County deputy.
to talk her way out of the situation.
I'm a Pinellas County deputy.
Okay. Do you have your license registration? No? You don't? Do you have your ID on you? Do you have any weapons on you?
No.
As Coneglio looked around for something to identify herself with, the officer explained to her why she got pulled over.
I live right there.
I get that, but I pulled you over because you were flying past everybody and you were cutting.
No, I was just driving.
Okay, when
the
I was
regular
pulling behind
way.
you, at this point you were going like 56 and a 40. You were flying.
No, I was not flying. I was just.
Do you have your
going-
registration with your name on it or anything?
Well, this car is not mine, so.
Guys, hold on. I was gonna look at this, guys. Look at this. Why do mocktails cost the same as cocktails? Okay, look at this. If you ever scan a bar menu and gas at the price of a mocktail, you're not alone. Many bar goers have wondered why a drink without booze can carry a price tag identical to its alcoholic buddies. What kind of simp, moronic, idiotic beta male orders a mocktail?
Yeah,
Seriously?
yeah.
Beta male.
Guys, you know that's a chick thing, right?
It means you
Beta
suck
girl.
mock. They're also loaded with sugar. So just don't, if you don't want to drink, that's fine, but don't. This is so sugary, you might as well just have
have
an
the alcohol.
alcoholic drink. Yeah.
Guys, that's the dumbest thing I've ever seen, guys.
Yeah.
Or even then, get a freaking seltzer.
Yeah.
Like a soda water, like a lemon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Get a freaking Arnold Palmer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Anything but
Voice.
these,
Oh,
this is
yeah.
bad.
Voice says maybe it's for the gram. Yeah. Look at that. All right. Here we go. Well, the answer is that it's more nuanced than you might expect. If you're at a well-respected bar, please. So the mocktails are usually more than just juice in a fancy glass.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Come
Yeah,
on.
they have spoonfuls of sugar added in.
Yeah.
They're actually worse for you than drinking, I bet.
High-quality mocktails can require just as much effort and creativity as spirited cocktails.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Good bartenders spend time developing complex flavor profiles, often using herbs, house-made shrubs, and small batch non-alcoholic spirits. These ingredients can be labor-intensive and more perishable than hard liquor. Please, guys, this is such a beat. Guys, this is who wrote this? This has to be a chick. Of
This
course.
is a chick, yeah.
Yeah,
for
Lindsay
sure.
Reynolds. Has to be. Guys, order a Diet Coke and put a cherry in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Or just like seltzer with a lemon. Not tonic water. Tonic water is filled with sugar.
The rise of premium non-alcoholic spirits. Guys, non-alcoholic spirits? Why?
Stupid.
Guys,
Yeah.
I can understand cracking open a non-alcoholic beer. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe you're like, you plan on like tailgating for like a long time. You want to get blasted. You know, so you have like a regular beer and a non-alcoholic beer. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense. Because why are you going to drink like non-alcoholic vodka? Non-alcoholic whiskey? Why? It's just so guys. If you're gonna drink liquor, you need to drink liquor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like why? Yeah. Someone said 95% of bars will exploit this trend using the cheapest ingredients possible. Facts.
Yeah.
Look at that.
And it's also kind of like lying to yourself, like pretending you're not drinking, but like kind of doing it. It's like either just do it or don't do it.
Yeah. Yep.
Basically.
Yeah. No, guys, like I said, I've never really tried a non-alcoholic beer. If I'm drinking beer, I'm drinking beer. But guys, so the last time that I was day drinking, it was rough. You know what I'm saying? Because guys, one thing you guys don't know about me, I drink really fast. Like I like the taste of beer, right? So like I the drinking part is what I like the most. You know what I'm saying? Like I drink fast because I like the physical act of drinking and tasting beer. You know, but guys, if you're gonna tailgate and watch the game, you might want to throw a couple of like really, really light beers, like session beers, or even non-alcoholic beers in there. You know what I'm saying? Because starting at 11 a.m. trying to make it to like 8, dude.
Or drink like seltzer waters in between because it still is like bubble and just like pound them.
Yeah. Solomon running with the $5, man. Appreciate that. Thanks so much for the support, man. Appreciate that. I can smell the alcohol.
You're not asking me. No, it's called garlic croutons.
No, it's not.
Yeah, and they're right there on the seat.
After looking around for a while, Coniglio finally found her driver's license and handed it over to the officer. The officer went back to the patrol vehicle to run it through the system.
In this weird.
More police officers showed up at the scene, waiting for the first officer.
Rooms like vibe.
The officer began listing off.
Guys, I can't watch this if it's like this.
It's strange.
Yeah, this hurts my eyes. Let's see. Okay, here we go. This is a nurse. Oh, guys, so we started this one, but we never saw the rest. Guys, you guys remember this chick?
And then her car, she was trying to get out of the way. Whatever bike he's on is trapped under that car.
Okay.
Jesus.
A Washington state trooper has been hit with a wrongful death lawsuit and can still face a vehicular homicide charge after she allegedly hit and killed a young motorcyclist at the beginning of March. We are taking a look at what the lawsuit alleges as well as new details.
I said she can get it too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was gonna say she ain't bad looking. Yeah.
I wouldn't let him know my name. Why tell him my name is Snowboard, right? And then
Who is this guy?
I don't know.
I don't up to it.
Carlo, man, thanks for the $2, buddy. Appreciate that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I want my medication and I want my croutons, please.
Oh, I remember Zima. Yeah, you guys. Okay, hold on. All right, guys. So we haven't had an alcohol conversation in a while. You guys remember Zima? Snowboard, are you old enough?
I thought Zima was a non-alcoholic drink.
Nah, nope. Zima's and guys, we used to put Skittles in Zima. It's pretty cool. And then you guys remember? You guys remember Sparks?
Yeah, I remember those.
This was like this is
like
the grandfather to
Yeah.
Four Loko, dude. Yeah. These things were not good, but you
they give you like a stroke.
Yeah, all night long though, dude. Man, oh man. So, yep, guys, make sure to hit the like button. Appreciate that. Let's see, guys. What else? You know what's nasty? Red Dog. Blech!
Oh yeah, garbage.
Ow, dude. Nasty. And then you guys remember what else do we used to drink that was cheap? I don't know. I don't think you guys have ever heard of Olympia beer. Here you go.
No, I haven't seen that.
This was the crap beer from where I'm from.
Yeah, I was gonna say it must be West Coast or something.
Yeah, Northwest, man. Olympia, Washington. Oh yeah, of course. You guys got to bring up the friggin'
Man,
the Widowmaker. Guys, I know that.
Sick looking at
Guys, come on, guys, come on. You guys, everyone knows in the chat that you have memories of freaking bile, the smell of bile, and then the feeling of regret and guilt, all coming from Mad Dog 2020, dude. Look at that. Tim Hicks, right?
Yeah.
Guys, we all have a story from Mad Dog. Yeah.
Same with like Southern Comfort.
Yeah, guys, the fruit punch was the best. Dude, they have dragon fruit, Mad Dog. You guys know Mad Dog comes in a can now, right?
Oh, nice.
Shut up, Snowboard. You ain't drinking that shit.
Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, I don't know why I said that. I don't drink that garbage.
Yes, look at this. How desperate do you have to be to drink this, dude? Look at that. Mad Dog 2020 for the new generation, right? Someone said Mickey's. Mickey's. You guys remember Mickey's used to be the official beer of the UFC back in the day?
Oh, wow.
Mickey's Fine Malt Liquor. Someone says, wait, what
There's
is what?
hard ciders that are trash. I just can't think of them off the top of my head.
Lenny, what's up, dude? Guys, someone said, wait, where is it? Someone said something that I didn't recognize. Dude, whoever you are, so your name starts with a K. What is your name?
Buckhorn.
Oh, Buckhorn. What is Buckhorn? Well, let me make sure that I can Google that without anything.
Anything crazy.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want anything too crazy popping up. So, Buckhorn. What is this? Bourbon. Is this any good? It doesn't.
I've never heard of it. Yeah, it looks bad. Yeah.
Solomon says he got sick off of Captain Morgan's and Coke. He can't stand the smell. Guys, I cannot drink screwdrivers, dude. I can't because then anytime that I get drunk off of screwdrivers, I drink orange juice. I taste alcohol. It's crazy. So Smirnoff double black cans. What is that? Smirnoff.
That sounds like a chick drink.
Double black. Oh yeah. This looks like a
trailer trash.
Go back to America and drink Kilsima and smell off eyes. Remember on what was that movie? On Beer Fest? You remember it? Let's see. Yeah, guys, all this is just nasty beer.
Yeah. I think the worst is like Natty Light.
Yeah.
It has a certain smell to it that just is like horrible.
Yeah, Natty Light's gross. But do you look, they have Natty Light
like a seltzer thing?
Yeah. Look at that.
Yeah, that's probably better.
And then they have look at this. You can DoorDash Natty Light. And then Milwaukee's Best. Disgusting.
Yeah.
This stuff is foul, man. Gross. Disgusting. Crazy Horse. Yeah, Crazy Horse is gross. Guys, believe it or not, the Rock's tequila is pretty good. What is it called? This stuff is pretty good. Shimana. This stuff's pretty good, man. I have to say. So, anyways, I digest.
Revealed in video and document updates that we've gotten from police. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. So it's been a couple of weeks since we first told you about Sarah Clayson, the Washington State Patrol Public Information Officer detained on suspicion of DUI. According to police reports, Clayson told officers she was on her way home from Domino's with a pizza when she made a left-hand turn and a motorcycle, quote, came out of nowhere and collided with her SUV. Now, the motorcyclist, 20-year-old Jose Sanchez, was barely alive when paramedics got to the scene. He was rushed to the hospital Sadly, he did not survive. State troopers who had originally responded because it was their jurisdiction turned the scene over to Richland PD, and one of their officers interviewed Clayson, who told him she didn't want to perform any field sobriety tests. But the officer noted several things in his report that indicated to him she may be impaired. So he put her in handcuffs, and she sat at the police station while he wrote up a search warrant for a blood draw. Clayson was booked on what's known as a 72-hour felony hold, namely that there was probable cause that she had committed a crime. And she appeared in front of a judge and was released on her own recognizance. The prosecutor had asked for $150,000 bail, but the judge noted that Clayson had significant ties to the community and she was cooperative on scene, so there wasn't a concern about Clayson fleeing. But her release does come with conditions. Clayson has to have an ignition interlock device on any car that she's
Look at that, guys. She's a cop.
That blows.
Do you guys think that includes her cop car?
Moving until they can prove they're sober. And right now, Clayson is on administrative leave from the Washington State Patrol, where she's worked for more than a decade. But in the meantime, a special prosecutor is reportedly being brought in to determine whether Clayson should be charged with vehicular homicide. Now, Clayson's defense attorney told reporters that there's not enough evidence to charge her with anything. And for now, Benton County Court records still list Clayson's case as pre-file. But going back to the victim here, Jose Sanchez, born in Venezuela, recently graduated from high school here in the United States. His family says he had been working as a forklift operator at Lamb Weston, a food processing plant. And now a law firm has filed a wrongful death lawsuit against Clayson and her husband in the same county. And this is on behalf of Jose's mother. And we're going to get into the details of that lawsuit in just a minute. But first, I want to talk about some new details that we learned from newly released police reports.
Now, we already went over the actual body cam footage, but all this stuff, I don't know. So I was going to do a follow-up, but might as well do it now, right?
And
yeah, I wonder why the husband's involved.
Line up with body cam video from the scene. So to do that, I want to bring in Washington defense attorney Andrea Burkhart. Andrea, thanks so much for coming on. Appreciate you taking the time.
My pleasure, Jesse. Thanks so much.
Guys, this is why you don't date lawyers. I mean, other than the fact that they're annoying, they're loudmouths. Guys, look at this. Guys, look at the mileage on this broad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And she probably doesn't have kids. Her ovaries are all dried up. You know what I'm saying? She got PCOS. You know what I'm saying?
She's like a 70-year-old Tulsi Gabbard.
Yeah. Yeah. You know?
Thanks for having me back.
What was your reaction to the
AKA Tulsi Cakes
case, and what has the response been in the community? Are people talking about it?
Oh, very much. So this is my neighborhood. This incident happened within not very far from where I live, easy 20-minute drive. And so it certainly caught a lot of people's attention. Obviously, anytime you have a law enforcement officer that's involved in allegedly illegal activity, it's something that catches people's attention, and it's been a big story here.
By the way, I know we cover some pretty heavy topics on this channel, but it's just a reminder of how important it is to take care of your mental health. But finding a therapist shouldn't really be complicated or cost a fortune, and that is where our sponsor, Rula, can help. So this is a platform that connects you with high-quality, licensed mental health professionals who could fit your needs. And the best part, they take most insurance plans. So instead of paying hundreds out of pocket, you could pay as little as $15 per session. And Rula makes it so easy, from finding your therapist to scheduling from somebody.
No thanks.
Who cares?
Yeah.
No thanks.
Result of injury.
Guys, come on, right? You're going to go and find some freaking 304, your millennial, woke therapist that probably uses they, thems and try and tell you about your life.
And the first time you beat off on the phone with them, they hang up on you, so it's bullshit.
Oh no, but guys, honestly, like, you gotta understand, guys, the best therapy for guys is the gym. The gym, you know, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, boxing, guys. If you're feeling down and out, guys, either get in the gym, start running, start cycling,
ride a bike, yeah.
Or guys, really, like, I'm telling you, all men should learn how to fight. I don't care if it's a taekwondo class or whatever, guys, learn how to fight. That'll get your mental health on point. You know what I'm saying? So
injury proximately caused by the driving of any vehicle by any person. The driver is guilty of vehicular homicide if the driver was operating a motor vehicle while under the influence of intoxicating liquor or any drug as defined by RCW, a specific section, or in a reckless manner, or with disregard for the safety of others. And it does become a question there. A couple things that, as I read the statute, does it all become about whether or not she was intoxicated? Does it become about how she was driving, how Hosier was driving? And also, I think it's interesting that they have that time limit, that even if they die within 3 years, because you might have people who are in the hospital
I didn't know that
as a result of a car accident. But talk to me about whether or not you think it all comes down to.
Josh says this is why you got to be discreet when you yeet.
Yeah, that takes the fun out of it.
No, discreet when you skeet.
Yeah.
Her alleged or possible alleged intoxication, or does it also matter about her level?
Law enforcement is going through the process of trying to reconstruct the events that led up to this incident. But what we do know just from the admissions that were made at the scene by Ms. Clayson.
Jesus, yeah.
Look at
is that all gas or oil?
I think that's just oil, radiator fluid, all that. You know what I'm saying? But this is the guy's motorcycle, guys. Look at that.
Was that she saw the vehicle, made a left-hand turn, basically failed to yield to the oncoming vehicle in the opposite lane of traffic. And so if that is substantiated and that turns out to be the case, probably not going to be enough to reach the standard of recklessness in the state of Washington. It certainly establishes negligence and potentially even criminal negligence, which might be enough to substantiate an involuntary manslaughter charge. That's manslaughter in the second degree in the state of Washington. But in and of itself, just violating a traffic law is not likely to reach the level of recklessness. You typically need to have some conduct like extreme speed, veering, putting other drivers on the road or pedestrians in serious danger as a result of your conduct. The other part of the statute that some see and evaluate.
Hosier appears to have been thrown from the motorcycle, which then got stuck almost all the way underneath Clayson's SUV. Fluid from both vehicles. They're spread out across the road. And as one of the officers pulls up at the scene, a passerby explains what she saw.
This, we could see him here, and then her car, she was trying to get out of the way. Whatever bike he's on is trapped under that car.
Okay, all right.
He has a fanny pack. I think they just removed it from his chest. She was a first responder. We could tell that he didn't have a pulse, and that's when she started chest compressions.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Do you need us?
No.
We did not see anything.
No, that's fine.
Okay, I'm retired law enforcement.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Head through the neighborhood. We're going to have the highway shut down. So.
Okay, so I can turn this way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Now, according to paramedics, Clayson had been performing CPR when they arrived and took over, and Richland police questioned her about the crash. They reportedly picked up some odd behavior. Take a look.
Hey. Odd behavior from a drunken 304?
Yeah. Anyone getting Domino's is basically drunk or high.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just how it is.
It's true.
Especially at that time of night.
Do you want to talk over here real quick?
Yeah. Okay. Look, her blood, his blood is still on her.
So, I'm Steve. I'm with the traffic unit. So, just, I know this is probably uncomfortable, but we're just gonna, treat this like as if it was anything else. And we want to figure out what was going on, just in order to rule anything out.
Yeah.
Like obviously, it just as important to rule everything out as it is to confirm everything. So, I'm just getting here, so I know you already answered some questions from the other guys, but generally, what happened?
So I went and picked up a Domino's pizza.
Okay.
I was turning left from here. I live right over there on Wild Canyon Way.
Okay.
I saw what I thought was a car with one headlight out.
Okay.
Right just past where the reflective sign is, that white one.
Okay, sure.
And so I was already slowing in the turn lane and saw him there, and I was like, I got enough time.
Okay.
I turned, and as soon as I turned, just felt boom.
Okay. So as you're turning, you thought he was further away.
No,
Is
he
that
was
right?
definitely past that reflective sign when I saw him.
Okay.
And then I think I just, like you say, I thought it was a car with a headlight out. Didn't realize it was a motorcycle, and didn't realize the rate of speed.
Okay.
They were going at.
So you think he was going pretty quick?
Yes.
Okay.
Because from that reflective sign, it's kind of I live here, so
sure.
That's always my general rule. If they're past that sign, then you got plenty of time if you're already slowing to turn in.
Gotcha.
And
So based on making this turn and numerous times that you know how to judge that distance.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, good to go. Okay. All right. So you're probably aware we're just gonna run this like normal. So I'm just gonna run you through some voluntary field sobriety tests.
It's still kind of stupid though, because this isn't like rush hour traffic.
All right.
Usually could have waited. There's no one around.
Yeah.
At all. So she could have waited another 5 seconds or something. She probably is like, he needs to get out of my way.
Or she was just drunk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She's
But
drunk.
there's no one else around, so that makes her look worse because it's like in the middle of the night and looks like kind of a sleepy town.
Yep.
PVT. You're willing to do voluntary PVT?
I don't want to do any test based on the
Okay. Understood.
circumstances.
What about, obviously you just gave me a verbal statement. Are you willing to write down a statement on paper?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me go grab a statement form and I'll let you fill that out. And then I know you want to get out of here. So we'll do that. That way we just kind of lock everything in for today. So
sounds good.
All right. Yeah. Just give me a few minutes.
Yeah,
here.
no worries.
Yep.
All right, Andrea, so talk to me about what you make of her interaction with the officer, and particularly her decision not to take the tests.
Yeah, well, so putting my defense attorney hat on, it's a smart decision not to take the tests. That's typically what you advise people in this situation. In Washington, they are voluntary. And it's rare that those tests are going to work to your benefit. Having said that, putting myself in the position of a prosecutor or somebody evaluating criminal liability here, or even a potential juror, it seems problematic that a state trooper, somebody who we entrust to perform these types of tests, who presumably relies on these types of tests to make these same kinds of determinations about ruling out potential causes of an accident like this, would not be willing to submit to them. So I also notice what appears to me, again, just from my experience of having seen so many DUI and related types of arrests and body cam footage like this, the treatment of her, the interaction with law enforcement appears to me to just be far more deferential than you would normally expect to see with any non-law enforcement person who is under suspicion of driving under the influence.
That's fair. That's fair. And I want to actually take a look now at the police report that was filed by the officer who questioned Ms. Clayson. And he often notes that Clayson's answers seemed in direct contradiction to her experience as a law enforcement officer.
Yeah,
because
of course it did.
Sarah mentioned multiple times that she believed it was a...
And this is why you don't have the ponytail patrol out there, guys.
Vehicle with one headlight instead of a motorcycle. I found this statement to be odd, considering that whether it was a motorcycle or a four-wheeled vehicle, nothing would change regarding her responsibility to yield to the right of way in determining if there was enough time to safely turn in front of it. I obtained a blank statement from my vehicle. Then I recontacted her and I provided her with a pen in addition to the statement. I acknowledged to her out loud that I probably should have also grabbed a clipboard for her to write on. Sarah told me that she could just write on the hood of her vehicle, which had just been involved with the collision. I told her that I did not want her touching her vehicle at this time, and I found her suggestion to be odd, considering I would expect an experienced law enforcement officer to be aware that the involved vehicles in a major collision should not be disturbed during the investigation. I returned to my patrol vehicle and retrieved a clipboard. I had provided Sarah with 2 pages for the statement form, not knowing how much she wished to write. And the police report continues. Sarah sat in WSP Sergeant Munder's patrol vehicle.
Hey, guys, here. Guys, we're gonna go off topic a lot tonight, all right? Guys, this guy right here, guy's an absolute madman. Guys, he's this Australian guy, and he says anyone who wants smoke. Hold on.
Inviting my followers to
Hold on. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Let's pull it up to a bigger screen. Hold on. Hold on. Let's go here. This will make it bigger. Hold on. Sorry, guys. This guy basically says anyone who wants to smoke, come and get it. And then he shows up with boxing gloves. And they start throwing hands. Look at this, guys. Watch.
Fighting my followers till I get knocked the fuck out. Today's competitor, Deji. Let's run it back.
So it says, I'm trying to run the fade. I'm in the UK soon, brother. Where you stay at? I'm in North London. Let's go. Look at this. Dude, that's copyright music, but
this guy's gonna smoke him too.
They knock each other down. He got him. He got him.
Wow.
They shake hands afterwards.
What's up, bro?
Now watch, guys. He does this a lot. Hold on. Claude, where's this guy's channel?
Seen him fighting my followers till I get.
I gotta go to the rest of his thing here. Hold on. Dang it. Hold on. Posts. Reels? Oh, here we go.
Day 10 of fighting my followers till I get knocked the fuck out. Today's competitor, Matthias. Let's run it, baby.
Bro, I want all the smoke. Meet me at the Opera House. You got gloves? Of course. They're fighting on concrete. They just start throwing punches at each other. Dude said, yeah, don't, guys, never, ever, ever fight on concrete. Don't spar on concrete. Don't fight on concrete. Because you get hit and your head hits the ground and you're dead. You know what I'm saying?
I want fighting a follower until I get knocked the fuck out. Today's competitor, Leighton Page. Let's run it, baby.
Sorry, guys. They can't, look at this. They just show up and they start throwing hands. Guys, this is not a sustainable social media model, okay? Because one day he's gonna get his brain straight rattled, man. Look at.
Let me know if you want me to do this anymore, though. Day 1 of.
Hold on. This one's funny.
Day 15 of fighting my followers till I get knocked the fuck out. Today's competitor is my old boss, Liam Dawson. Baby, let's run it.
His old boss. Guys, we're so used to watching trained fighters, guys. This is how regular guys fight. You know what I'm saying?
Boss right here.
Hold on. Look at this. Look at this.
Day 13.
He's an Asian guy. He's gonna fight. Watch.
Of fighting my followers till I get knocked the fuck out. Today's competitor and
look. So he shows up dressed like
Dryas. Let's run it, baby.
Weezy out here.
He bows. Someone said beating the brakes off an Asian guy wearing that outfit is crazy work. Look at the thing is, I think he's been training because he actually does look a lot better with his hands the later on that his videos get. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, dude obviously can't throw hands at all, but, you know, he's getting better slowly. But he has a bunch of these, and they're just more and more hilarious as you go. So anyways, I digress.
While she completed the written statement, she went to Sergeant Munder's vehicle to complete the statement at the timestamp of approximately 7:57 into my body camera recording. Sarah exited Sergeant Munder's patrol vehicle at the timestamp of approximately 23:52, which is a total time of approximately 17 minutes and 53 seconds. Sarah provided me with the written statement, which consisted of 6 sentences. I was surprised by
So
how
she's lying if it took
lacking
that
in
long.
detail the statement was, considering how long she was in Sergeant Munder's vehicle writing this statement. That is fascinating, Andrea. I mean, this idea
because it's a cop and another cop. You know what I'm saying?
I wonder if this.
Well, no, she was making sure it was worded exactly perfect and all that. She wasn't just writing what happened. She was thinking, how is a lawyer going to decipher this and stuff?
Yeah. Zenzu, what's up, man? Rockin' Diesel, how's it going? Whiteout's here. Lenny's here. What's going on, guys?
And obviously, you couple that with the body cam. You wonder, is this all due allegedly to intoxication?
It's certainly one explanation that it's all due to intoxication, but the other part of it too is she's simply being extremely cautious. What I noticed from some of the statements that she over
again, but there may always be that question.
Yeah.
Down the road.
I just rather not.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys know who she sounds like, right?
No, you're not asking me. No, it's called garlic croutons. Yeah, and they're right there on the scene.
I understand, but
She doesn't seem phased at all.
Yeah. What do you mean? You know how it goes?
Even if there's like a little, if I had a glass of wine earlier or something like that, I just don't want. I just don't want to do it. But no, I definitely don't.
Cooked, guys.
She just like incriminated herself right there.
Yeah.
I don't feel like there was impairment as an issue. I
Did you have a glass of wine earlier?
not gonna answer it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that means
Now
yes.
the officer confers with
I'm not gonna answer,
Yeah.
please.
his colleagues and decides it's appropriate to arrest Miss Clayson.
All right. So, like I said, we were really trying to rule alcohol out. I'm not convinced that alcohol wasn't a factor. So right now you are under arrest. Okay.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and put your hand behind your back.
Sucks for you, you drunken moron. Look at that.
It's time!
So we will be doing a search warrant for blood. Okay. That way there will be no questions.
Now, at one point, as she realizes she's really in handcuffs and being put in the back of a patrol car, Clayson asks if she can blow into a breathalyzer to prove her sobriety, but the officer says it's too late. She's already given her answer on field tests, so they can get a warrant for blood instead. Little too late, Andrea?
Yeah, I mean, I think that the law enforcement was really under pressure here to treat this like any other type of investigation. And even though, like,
She has that look of the beast in her eyes too, dude. Yeah, guys, I guarantee she usually wears a turtleneck, you know, because she's one of those choke me with both hands chicks.
negligence doctrine. And so basically the jury would be asked to assign percentages of fault to each party. And so if they determined that because he didn't have that motorcycle endorsement, he was to some degree at fault for the resulting accident, the jury would be able to determine that, set a number to it, and then any award that they gave the family would be reduced by that percentage of fault that they attributed to him.
And that's the point, because despite not having official confirmation that Clayson was impaired that night, lawyers...
Guys, okay. Josh, Lenny, Steve, Red Door, Whiteout, Solomon, Zinzu, Snowboard. If I were to read you this title, this next video, woman with 3 degrees thinks she's too smart to be arrested. What do you think this person looks like?
It's probably a B-dub, but I'm gonna guess a white woman.
Come on, guys. Come on, Snowboard. You're right.
I'm guessing white woman.
No, you're right.
There's a B-dub.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, like a B-dub. Yeah, of course, guys. Of course. Here we go. Guys. I hope you guys do yourself a favor and go and sub to Uncovered and Unpopular, right?
Yeah,
Those
Unpopular
are
is
two of the
good.
best channels, man. Awesome. What? Man tries murdering an officer on Facebook Live. Wow. Yikes, dude.
Woman with 2 degrees refuses to get out of her car. Officers say she's drunk, but what they find in her purse blows the whole case wide open.
Oh. Guys, why is he pulling her over, Snowboard?
A brake light out on the left
No,
side.
her lights aren't on. Look at that. Her lights aren't on at all.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no! Oh, no!
Classic mistake.
Cooked!
Yeah.
Cooked!
That's one of the number one ways they catch you. Because you leave in the bar and the lights are on the street. So you think, oh, my lights are on. And they're not.
God, she went up on the curb. See that?
Yep.
You're
For no reason. And now she parks it all messed up, too.
Guys, how long into this video do you think it's going to take before she pulls the race card?
2 seconds.
Hello. Hey, what's going on? What took you so long to stop for me?
I'm trying to go home.
You're what?
Trying to go home.
You're trying to go
Home.
home? Okay, where's that at? Can you shut the car off for me, please?
Yes, I can.
Perfect. Where are you coming from tonight?
A friend's house.
Where's that at?
So,
Here, I'll take the keys from you. I don't really want you going anywhere the way you were driving. You know you hit a curb back there? You ran over a curb and everything. You're all over the place. Did you know that?
I'm trying to go home because tomorrow I'm going home to Maryland.
I'm sorry?
Tomorrow I'm going home
Okay.
to Maryland.
Oh, okay.
So I'm trying to go to my parents' house.
Okay.
Which is 2 blocks up the house.
Oh, okay. You know where you're at right now?
Yes.
Where's that at?
I am on Sunbury Road.
Okay.
Headed to pass, what is that? I can't remember the word. To my parents' house.
Okay, where do your parents live? Where's that in reference to Sunbury Road?
It's like 3 miles.
3 miles? Which way? Like this way, that way, that way?
Up the block.
Okay. Cool. How much you had to drink tonight?
I've had 1 drink.
1 drink?
Well, at least she bucked the trend. She didn't say 2. She just said 1. But guys, if you honestly believe that she only has 1 drink,
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Drink? What was it?
Jack.
A Jack? Jack Daniels? Like a full bottle of Jack Daniels? Like a
yes, officer. Yes, that's exactly what she had. Yeah, look at Scozy said yes, 1 bottle. 1 bourbon, 1 side, and 1 BR, right?
Shot. Okay, that's all you've had to drink tonight. You haven't had anything else?
I'm 180 pounds.
You're 180 pounds?
The lie detector
determined right.
That was a lie.
So, yep, I'm just trying to go home.
Okay.
And go to sleep.
Okay.
Because tomorrow I'm going back to Maryland.
Okay, I got you. All right.
She's stoned.
Would you want to step out of the car for me and do some tests just to make sure you're okay to drive?
I'm good to drive.
You're not okay to drive. You ran over a curb. You were in and out of your lane all over the place. I lit you up. You kept driving.
I can park it if you want me to.
No, we're not going to do that. We're gonna step out of the car, okay?
Because I don't live here.
I'm sorry?
I do not live
here. Okay, that's fine. Your parents live here though, right?
And It's ridiculous.
I'm sorry?
It's ridiculous.
What's ridiculous?
So, I'm just trying to go home and go to sleep.
Okay. Well, we can work on that. I want to make sure you're okay to drive home and go to sleep.
Okay.
So if you don't mind, you just want to step out for me and we can run through some things?
I don't.
You don't want to step out? Why's that?
I mean, why do I need to?
Because I'm telling you to. I want to make sure you're okay to drive.
I don't want to.
Why's that?
Because I'm handicapped and I don't believe
I'm sorry?
handicapped.
Okay. What do you mean by that? Like what? Your ankles?
No, I've had like
And she's just trying to lie. Yeah.
We all know her excuse, right, guys? Right? Yeah.
You think I'm drunk, but that's not it. I just have mental health issues. So I'm right about my house. I've had hip surgery.
Okay. Hip surgery.
And yeah, so I don't want to do that.
Okay. So you said you had one Jack Daniels tonight.
Yes.
Give me an idea of what that was exactly.
One Jack Daniels.
Okay.
I'm just trying to go home to my parents' house and go to sleep.
Okay, well, I want to make sure you're okay to drive.
Yes.
So what's the issue with you stepping out of the car with me and making sure that you're okay to drive? Because based on what
because I told you I am handicapped.
Right, but you can walk, right? You don't need like a cane to walk or anything. I mean, I'm just going to check your eyes. You're not handicapped in your eyes. I'm sorry?
Sometimes I do.
What do you mean?
Need a handicap, yes, I do.
Okay, but here's the thing. If I can check your eyes, you can sit down on my front bumper.
You can't see it.
No.
I just want to go home. I'm like 2 miles.
Okay, well, here's the thing. We're a little bit past that point because based on my observations, based on you driving, like it is not safe for you to be on the road with how you were driving.
So if you want me to park,
one, you had your lights off. Okay, you were completely blacked out.
No.
2, I lit you up. You turned on to Central College, and you drove up on the curb. Then you drove back onto the road. Then you drove through the parking lot with my emergency lights still on. Now you're going northbound on Sunbury Road all over the place, almost hitting curbs, and then you turn into here. I had my lights on the whole time.
if you want me to park and take a lift from here,
we're past that point.
Or if you want to follow me to my house.
No, that's not how we do things. They don't do that in Maryland. Is that where you're from?
I'm from here.
They don't do that in Maryland. They don't do that in Ohio. Okay, we don't do that in Ohio. See if she'll do alphabet numbers. Okay. Do you know what's your highest level of education?
I have a bachelor's and a master's.
You have a bachelor's and a master's? Okay. Would it be fair to say that you know the alphabet?
Yes.
The lie detector determined that.
Sparrows Jack, what's going on, my friend? Canada's in the building, man. Canada's in the building. Carlos X, what's up, man? What were you saying?
She's gonna say like A B C H O E, like
A B C D D E I. Oh no, you guys drop a like on the stream, guys. Yes. This is why like cable television is dying off. You know what I'm saying? You guys know that YouTube is like the #1 streaming service by far. More people watch YouTube than any other. I mean, than Netflix, Hulu, and Amazon put together. You know that, right? Like YouTube is McDonald's, and the rest of the streaming services are like Taco Bell, Wendy's, KFC. You know what I'm saying? Guys, this is the best things in life truly are free, you know?
Okay.
But I'm not gonna get out of the car and do all of that. So
no, you can do the alphabet in here.
Okay.
Okay. What I want you to do is I want you to start at the letter F without singing and end at T. Okay, without singing. So start at the letter F.
H-I-G. Right.
Start at the letter F and end at T without singing.
F-I-G-H-I-D-B-L-G.
Cook, guys, look at that. Look at that. What an absolute thunderhead. Look at that.
I promise you would be disappointed with yourself if you watch this tomorrow.
What a moron.
She probably did have one Jack, but like 3 Xanax or something. She's
yeah.
She's cooked.
Yeah, guys, she has to be on the head.
She's on a downer or something.
Yep, that's true.
Right?
I don't know.
Wrong.
Is that right?
I mean, this is ridiculous.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that all you got?
I live like 2 miles, like not even 2 blocks from there. I don't know.
I can't help you there. So. All right. You want to step out of the car for me? You don't want to? What's your first name?
You want me to call my attorney?
I'm sorry?
Ma'am, you're under arrest right now, okay? Do not reach for anything. You're under arrest.
I'm going to call my attorney.
Okay, we can do that. We can do that, but we need you to step out of the car, okay?
Are you really
You're
for
under
real?
arrest. You're under arrest, okay?
Why?
Please step out for us.
Are you for real?
Yes.
This is when the race card, where she's going to play the race.
Where is this? Western
Ohio.
Ohio, Florida.
Oh,
Yeah.
If you don't step out, then we have to help you out and place you in
literally,
handcuffs.
like I'm in town to take care of my parents.
Okay, step out.
That's the only reason why.
Yeah.
Driving
You
like
went-
a drunken 304.
Yeah, and you stole their back medication.
Yeah, guys, hold on.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything. I was beer. Why can't I drink a beer? I'm in town, and I'm like 2 minutes from my parents'
What a
house.
mess.
Okay.
And like, why are y'all like doing
Step-
this? I went to Westerville North High School. Like, why are you?
Ma'am, you're under
We're
arrest.
asking
Step
you
out of the car.
nicely.
Stop reaching. Don't reach. Stop reaching.
Oh, I
I'm telling you
can't
to
call
step.
my attorney.
We will do that, okay? Step out for me.
Okay, don't
Step
you
out
have
for
to
me.
touch me.
Step-
You don't have
step
to.
You are under arrest.
I am going to come out.
You are under
okay,
arrest.
You don't have
Well,
to do that.
when I tell you to stop reaching, you're
Okay, I'm
continuing
gonna
to
come
reach.
out. Okay,
you
I'm
need
gonna
to step
come
out. Okay.
Don't do that. Please.
Step out.
Please stop doing that.
Move your feet out.
Step out.
Move your legs out so you don't fall. Okay. All right. Okay.
Seriously, wait,
Are you
hold
going to
up,
make us drag you around
hold
the
up,
car?
stop. I told you I was.
Yeah, look at that. There it is. And yeah, guys, if this was a guy, man, they'd have put about 5 or 6 warning shots in his back. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Look at
I think
that.
this is a lesbian. I think that's a Subaru car, and she kind of looks like a lesbian, sort of.
Yeah, no, that's
I
like
think
a
it's a
Nissan
Subaru.
Rogue or something. I think.
Told you
No.
I had.
I think. Either way, guys, hold on. One second, guys. Let's do this real fast. What in the world? Hold on. 1 second, guys. Here it is.
Of Jasmine Crockett today, and then I realized there's this new kind of thing. It's like a performative confidence, and black women do it the best. Gay liberal guys do it real well too, where they just start shouting some stuff out. You'll know they're lying when they go, right, okay, right. Like when Joe Biden would say, no lie, man, seriously, man. That was always he was lying when he said that. Listen to Jasmine Crockett say nothing on Colbert's show. Watch the performance.
That was just nothing but a cover up. Like, it's a scam, kind of like.
Or what's the cover up for?
For Elon Musk. I mean, like.
What do you cover? What's the cover up for? What's
well, because like they made it seem like they were here to do good, but this was really just a matter of a bad guy coming in and saying, hey, I want this contract, that contract. And yes, I have a conflict of interest, but no worries. And while I'm at it, let me fire this person who has this many investigations that they're looking into for Tesla, this person who has this many investigations that they're looking into for SpaceX. Let me save myself some money while also enriching myself at the same time. It was a complete sham. This was never about government efficiency, because if it was, we would have started with defense, where now he wants to take the budget up to a whopping $1 trillion. And they have not been able to pass an audit in the last 7 audits.
So the people that are loaded with actual information and facts don't really sell it. Jordan Peterson doesn't really sell it. He just says it. The guys that actually have the information don't sell it. They say it. And then the people that don't have the information sell it because they don't have the information. But it's effective. And I think it's part of the new world order. That person really is animated by their beliefs and believes what they're saying. And then you kind of go along with it. I was watching a clip of.
Yeah,
that's a great point.
He's right. B-dubs do this, and LDHD TVs do it. And guys, that's why these 304s are on their side. It's because they fall for this stuff more than anyone else. Us guys, we can look at a person and be like, "That's bullshit." You know what I'm saying?
Well, they use the emotion to override any logic. Is basically what it is.
Yep.
Okay, over. Place your hands behind your back. Hands behind your back.
No, I'm not resisting.
No.
Why are you guys doing this?
Stop pulling your arm.
This is the black people.
Ready, 541.
I'm not resisting.
Stand by. We have to pull out the cord.
There's no reason for that.
This one's gotta be tighter.
Well, that's why we were asking you to step out.
I was trying to step the balloon.
You weren't trying to step out.
What are you doing?
Dumbass.
She's just bumbling over every word she says.
You're under arrest.
Say again?
She's just bumbling over every word she says. She's just mumbling.
You're under arrest right now.
Why?
For OVI.
Why?
Alrighty, put your feet underneath.
Why?
I don't want to bruise you. I know women bruise you, so I don't want to.
No,
Can you bring your knees up to your belly?
No, because
Here we go.
handicap.
Your handicap? You have anything in the car that you need a cane or anything?
No.
Okay. All right.
Dumbass.
Okay.
You're driving while intoxicated, that's why.
I just want to go home.
Okay, well, that's not going to happen anymore.
Can you walk back there for me? There you go.
I can't get my phone. Can I call
Yeah,
my
we're
mother?
going to work on that.
I gotta call my mother.
We're going to.
We're going to work on that. If you cooperate with us, I will give you a
was
phone
trying
call.
to cooperate with y'all, but I need to call my parents.
Okay, we'll get to that. We have other things we have to do right now.
No. They call.
Gregory, what's up, dude? Yeah, guys, here's the thing, guys. Sparrows Jack, yeah, dude, Canada, you guys need a lot of help, dude. Seriously, like, we hyperbolize how bad things are in America, but guys, Canada's health, and this isn't trying to trash Canadians, right, guys? I like Canadians, but guys, Canada with the housing crisis, inflation, and the healthcare system being the way it is, guys, oh boy, guys. But right now, the UK is cooked. And guys, France, I have to say France is the worst. France and Sweden are the worst of the worst. Cooked. Because everything that we see, that we say jokingly about how the United States is going down the toilet, it is where the UK is. Canada's almost there. Right? It doesn't matter what side of the political aisle you're on in Canada. Guys, Canadians have to agree en masse that what they're doing is not working. You know what I'm saying? They're cooked. You know? And guys, the UK, because there's a small, powerful group of knuckleheads, but the average British citizen says that what's going on there is not working. It's just not. They're cooked. They're totally cooked. So
they love to.
You guys here we're worried about, oh yeah, you know, some of the states don't have baby deletion and blah blah blah. But guys,
Yeah,
UK,
I can't buy weed in every state.
Yeah, guys, those are first world problems. You know what I'm saying? Carlos X, hold on. What is the average wait time to see a doctor in Canada? The median wait time for medical treatment in Canada from a general practitioner to actual treatment was 30 weeks. This includes the 15 weeks for GP referral to a specialist consultation, another 15 weeks for the specialist consultation and to treatment. The longest wait times were in New Brunswick, Prince Edward Island, and Newfoundland and Labrador. So the longest wait is Prince Edward Island, 77 weeks.
Wow, you'd be dead.
Weeks. Guys, imagine.
It's like almost 2 years.
Weeks, dude. I mean, come on. That's crazy, guys. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying, guys? Once again, I'm not.
What if you missed that appointment?
Yeah, you're cooked. You're cooked. Absolutely insane. The median wait time for a referral by GP to treatment in Canada was an average of 30 weeks in 2024. 30 weeks to see a GP. 30 weeks, guys. Guys, come on. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Our healthcare system's not perfect, you know? But guys, come on, man. Like, guys, you can be proud of your country and criticize it at the same time, right? I know people that are British and they're proud to be British, but they can't stand their government. You know? Absolutely insane. And guys, the reason why, once again, is that a good chunk of the doctors
work part-time.
Yeah, in Canada, work part-time. You know what I'm saying? Look at that, man. Absolutely insane.
All right, okay, come on.
I need to call my parents.
We're going to, okay? We're going to.
I need to call my parents.
We're going to. I got her if you want to get a bag. So don't reach in your pockets or anything, okay?
I'm not, but I need to call my parents.
We're going to. We're going to all that.
You know you're not. You're not letting me talk to my parents.
Okay, we will. I told you we will. It's just going to take time, okay?
They're like 2 blocks up the street.
I will call your parents.
They're so disappointed in me.
Well, can you sit in the car for me, please?
Nobody's perfect. Everybody makes mistakes. Okay?
The sooner.
In fact, we've been doing that in Canada consistently.
Let's deal with the wait times for MRI and CT scans. Why so long?
So, I think we'd all be tempted to think if wait times are increasing for CT and MRI scans, we should buy more scanners or run them longer. But in fact, we've been doing that in Canada consistently over the last couple of decades. We've seen a huge increase in the number of scans and the number of scanners, and yet wait times continue to go up. So there's something to do with diagnostic imaging where the demand just rises to meet the supply. So it seems that we also have to look at the demand side and say to ourselves, what's driving that demand? It appears that as much as 30% of the imaging that we do doesn't actually contribute anything to the management of the case. And so
and that's why they're called
It's an
medical
insurance.
practitioners.
Yeah.
Well, no, they have socialized medicine. You know what I'm saying?
probably there's something that a conversation we need to be having between doctors and patients.
Look at that, guys. And then
the healthcare Canadians get within the country can vary depending on where you live. That includes wait times for different types of care, from the time of a referral to getting the treatment they need. Saskatchewan has the shortest median total wait at 15 weeks. However, people in New Brunswick are waiting 10 months, the longest in the country.
10 months.
Be dead by then.
Look at that. Sparrow Zach, we aren't talking bad about Canadians, dude. You know what I'm saying? Sparrow Zach, you shouldn't have to put up with this. You pay your taxes. You're a productive member of society. This is not about the people. This is about the government. You know what I'm saying? Guys, once again, guys, I usually try to not get too political on this channel, but guys, you can walk around most parts of America and everything is just fine, right? You can go see your doctor, you can go to the store, right? There's small pockets of like there's downtown San Francisco sucks. It's downtown Seattle. But you can live in Seattle and be just fine. It's expensive. You can go pretty much anywhere in America and be safe, raise a family, and be fine. There's a couple of problem areas, but they take up the news spotlight. You know what I'm saying? Chicago, San Francisco, Portland. But guys, there's a whole state of Oregon. There's a whole state of New York. You know what I'm saying? Where Canada is and where the UK is and where Australia, that's what both sides, that's what conservatives hyperbolize our country to be in order to get their agenda done, right? We say that we are at where Canada is. It's crazy. Guys, there's no reason why people who pay taxes into a socialized medical system should have to wait this long to see a doctor. That's crazy. That's absolutely insane.
Yeah.
There is no reason for this.
Year 2025, we should be able to figure it out.
Yeah.
And that's just to get diagnosed. That's not to actually get any treatment. It's just going to say,
problem is
what
getting
you have.
worse.
Look at that. Look at that, guys. This is unacceptable.
Compared to 1993, it looks like all Canadians are waiting weeks longer to get the care they need.
Jesus, what if you have prostate cancer, or you have a stomach bleed or something, you know?
And the rise in wait times is happening despite the fact that Canada had more physicians in 2018 than it did the year before. The latest numbers saying it had nearly 90,000 of them.
Now they have 97,000. But guys, once again, they only work part-time.
Physicians don't necessarily work full-time.
I told you! Ding, 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 ding. Hey guys, no Canadian, no American, no British person, no Australian should be okay with putting up with crap like this. Because we work hard, guys. We pay our taxes, right? We make good decisions, you know?
Many physicians will work part-time and do other things because physicians work on what we call fee-for-service. So
fee-for-service, right? So if you can work 29 hours a week and still make enough money to live a good life, because it's socialized and the government is the ultimate monopoly, what's the incentive to work full-time or more? You know what I'm saying? So
when they do a service, they get a fee paid to them from the government. They can make a pretty good income, many of them, by not working full-time. So they choose to do that.
In this year's election, all of the main political parties have promised to make sure all Canadians have better access to care.
Yeah, right. Somehow, guys, I just don't believe them, right? I just don't. Because what's Canada's long surgery wait times? Guys, we're so off topic, but I don't care, right? You guys know how we do things. But guys, there is no reason for this. Guys, hold on, guys. Leave Sparrow's Jack alone. He's Canadian. I mean, they're Canadian. You know what I'm saying? And once again, guys, I'm not talking bad about Canadians. Canadians are generally good people. I've yet to meet a bad Canadian, right?
It's the bureaucracy and healthcare systems are messed up.
This isn't trying to say that Americans are better than Canadians, right? You know what I mean?
Nope. What
we are saying is that as a hardworking Canadian, you shouldn't be okay with this. Guys, if it pisses us off and we don't even live there, right? You know what I'm saying?
The sooner you sit in your car, the sooner we will call your parents.
Call them. We will. Step back here and sit there for me, okay?
All right, guys. Here we have a female cop, and she's like drag racing some. You know, how are you gonna be out here drag racing when you're a cop and you're drunk? You know what I'm saying? Come on now, you know.
Another Ohio.
Oh, this is that one channel with the lit intro song. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hey, Canada gave us Bryan Adams, William Shatner. Who else? Is Canadian and awesome. There's one more.
The Austin Powers guy. I think it's from Canada.
Keanu Reeves is Canadian. Alanis Morissette's Canadian. Michael Bublé, I like him. Matthew Perry was Canadian. Ryan Reynolds is Canadian. Pamela Anderson, yeah, she hit the wall, but you know. Trinity from the Matrix is dude. Phil Hartman is Canadian. You know that, and so is Dan Aykroyd. Do you know that?
I knew Dan Aykroyd was.
Yeah, Donald Sutherland's a Canadian. Corey Haim, R.I.P. Right? Let's go, man. Who else? Michael J. Fox is Canadian. Jim Carrey's Canadian. Look at that, man. Unfortunately, hey, you guys can take Drake back.
Yeah.
It sounds like one of those old school
70s movies.
Adult film songs.
Right? Oh, yeah.
Oh, someone said you need help cleaning your gutters.
Yeah, you needed a pizza.
Look at how long it takes her to pull over. Look at that. Skipping ahead. Pulls over.
Need your license, registration, proof of insurance. Is that your friend back there? Okay. What's your phone number? Roll your other window up for me. Where are you headed? To your boyfriend? Okay. You on any medication? Okay. All right. So how long ago did you drink? When? Tuesday? Okay. All right. I'll be right back. Nine 7 9. Let me break for a second. Okay. Henry Ida King, Robert George, Robert Lincoln. Henry Ida King, Robert George, Robert Lincoln. You got your license, registration, proof of insurance? How much have you had to drink?
Nothing.
Okay.
I'm just following her home.
Okay.
You guys ever notice how girls in college would do that, or when they were young? She's drunk, so I'm gonna follow her home. What?
Yeah.
So you following behind her is gonna make sure that she doesn't crash into a ditch? You know what I'm saying?
Any reason why you guys are racing?
Ah, they're racing each other.
Yeah.
Some people are really fucking stupid.
Okay. Because you're not the only people on the road. You do understand that. Okay. What's your phone number? Okay. All right.
I was literally just driving behind her to make sure she got it home safe.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and step up. Head injuries, or do you have any inner ear problems? No. Are you wearing contacts?
I'm sorry?
Are you wearing contacts?
No.
No. Go ahead and spit your gum out for me. Interlace fingers like this. Place them up under your chin. That'll help keep your head still. Okay.
I've never seen this. Have you?
I've seen this before.
No, but like I've never seen them tell them to put your hands under your chin. You know?
Oh no, I haven't
You see
seen
the
that.
tip of my chin right here? Tilt your chin down just a little bit. All right, look right here. What I need you to do is follow the tip of my pen with your eyes. Keep your head still. Continue to follow the tip of my pen with your eyes. So I tell you stop. You understand? You can blink if you need to. Check that.
And this is the most the 304s ever concentrated their entire life. I'm serious though.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Come on.
Have a seat. Negative. I'm gonna have you have a seat in my car real quick. I'm gonna go talk to her. All right. You mind if I pat you down for weapons?
Okay, now what's going on here? So she's driving that fast, drunk, and then she has her dog in the car. That makes perfect sense.
You can leave your phone and stuff in there.
She should be on the driver's side. I mean, on the passenger side.
Yeah.
Have you walk right back to the front of my vehicle, okay? Just walk right back. You turn around, face me. Do you have any gum in your mouth? Have you had any recent head injuries, or do you have any inner ear problems?
Sorry.
Have you had any recent head injuries, or do you have any inner ear problems?
I've heard about 11 concussions.
Okay. All right.
Wait.
Are you wearing contacts?
Did you say she's had 11 concussions?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
You stupid woman.
That's because she lets Gavin and Nug put her
Nail
up
the
in sex
headboard.
swing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No. Okay. Interlace fingers like this. Place them up under your chin. That'll help keep your head still, okay? Can you see the tip of my pen right here? Tilt your chin down just a little bit. What I need you to do is follow the tip of my pen with your eyes. Keep your head still. Continue to follow the tip of my pen with your eyes. So I'll tell you stop. You understand? You can blink if you need to.
Let's skip ahead, guys. Yeah, guys, look at her eyes. Look at how big her pupils are. Trash.
Straight up, okay? All right, do you have any lower back, hip, or leg pain? Okay, please. All right.
Right, here we go, guys.
Arms down to sides. Tell you what, have a seat right here. I'm gonna make sure we have enough room, okay? Just sit right there. All right, ma'am. You go ahead and stand right here for me. We're gonna walk towards my license plate. We're gonna walk towards my license plate. Take one step back. All right.
Why do they all have this front kind of fupa thing going on? You know what I'm saying?
What I need you to do, put your right foot in front of your left. Heel of your right foot touching the toe of your left. Arms down to your sides. Maintain that position till I complete the instructions. Don't start to walk until told to do so. You understand the instructions so far? A series of small steps with loud. Down to your sides.
He's cooked.
9 in a second.
He's cooked.
9 without hitting 10.
He's cooked. Let's use it. It's the pouch of shame. yeah, Lenny. Yeah, they're really, really close to the highway.
You can go ahead and stop. You know the alphabet? I'm not going to have you say it backwards.
I do.
Just come up here. All right. What I need you to do, say, it's a little closer. Say the alphabet from the letter D as in David to the letter X as in X-ray without singing it. D to X. You'll have to speak up so I can hear you. Go ahead and begin when you're ready.
D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L,
She's singing. D, E, F, G, H, I, J.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and turn around for me. Hands behind your back. Palms together. I'm going to raise your sleeves up. Palms together for me.
Slick. You see that, guys? Hands behind your back. Put your sleeves together.
Palms. Yeah. Don't interlace them. Yep, just like that. Right now, you're being placed under arrest for driving under the influence. Okay. Do you have somebody we can get in touch with to come get you? Yeah, she is. Okay. All right. I'm gonna lock this so it's not too tight. Okay. That all right? Okay. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to an attorney for advice before you ask any questions. Have a lawyer present with you during questioning. If you're unable to pay a lawyer, one will be appointed for you.
Now this is the friend. They're racing each other.
What's up?
He said we're coming from Little Turtle.
I got you.
I was taking her to get her car, and I was going. She was going to her boyfriend's house, and I was going to my son's house. And when I saw she was getting pulled over, I just pulled over with her.
Okay, cool. Just gonna run through some tests here, okay? Obviously, I detect the odor of alcohol.
Is she cooked too? I think she's cooked too.
Sure we're gonna run some tests, all right? I'm gonna have you step over this way a little bit more, right there. Cool. You're gonna be recent head injuries or anything like that, right? Okay. You said this one was for this? Yes. She stopped out with her. You have the one that I know. All right, cool. All right. Okay, so you don't have any recent head injuries or anything like that, right? Anything wrong with your eyes? Anything like that? All right, cool. Have you put your hands down at your side for me? All right. Go ahead.
Wait.
Good?
No, I'm not good, but yeah.
Okay. So with your eyes only, I'm just going to have you just focus on the tip of my pen, okay? Alright, like I said, with your eyes and eyes only, I'm going to have you follow the tip of my pen, okay? You understand?
Yes, sir.
He's going to get her too. He's going to get her too, guys.
Okay.
Smile.
I'm just going to step up here, step up front with me. I'm going to have you step forward for me, okay? All right. I'm going to have you place your hands behind your back.
He's getting it too!
I'm going to explain some things to you, okay? So right now, here, you put like you're clapping. Cool. So right now, you will be placed under arrest for OVI.
It's time! Thunderhead. What an idiot. What an absolute moron, guys. Come on. Let's see. Let's go back to another DUI here that I found. Actually, you know what? Give me 1 second, guys. Gotta go back here. Guys, make sure to hit the like button. I'd appreciate that. We had one more DUI here, guys. And guys, don't ever drive drunk. You know what I'm saying? Oh, one. That was the one with them drag racing. Here you go.
Oh, our ex just left us. He's actually like en route.
Huh?
Our ex boyfriend.
Okay. Your ex?
Kind of.
So how much have we had to drink today?
Nothing.
Nothing. So why are we speeding? I'm doing 45, and you're coming up on me like I'm standing still in a 35-mile-an-hour zone. You have your ID on you?
Of course I do. Do you want my passport, or which one do you want? No attitude. No, I'm being honest. You want to call Katie? You want me to call Kevin? Or Tammy?
4113.
No, excuse me. Pardon me. I'm calling Diane Quinn. Actually,
I don't care who you're calling. Come on.
Oh, guys, look, he's trying to take the phone. Look at that.
I'm gonna yank it out, and I'm gonna yank you out if you don't come out.
Scott, what's going on, my friend?
On your own.
Just don't give me my shit.
Let's go.
Record him. Record him. I got it.
This side. She's refusing to come out.
Not refusing anything. No, I want to smoke a cigarette. I'm fine.
Put the cigarette down.
Can I please?
No, put the cigarette down.
Please.
Come on. Come on.
Please.
Man, you need to listen to him. Let's go.
Please.
All right, watch out.
Please.
Over here.
We're going to close the doors. Listen, ma'am, we're going over here, all right? Go with that deputy. I'm going to stay here. Come on. Let's go. Come on.
Like fucking Chicago, except Chicago.
Right above here
people
for
get
me.
Shot. Actually, cops get shot, which sucks.
All right. So, have we had anything to drink today?
No.
No. So why are you slurring?
Guys, look at this. This chick is a captain. Look at this, guys. Right here. This chick is a captain. Look at this.
$11.36 car assist.
11:36.
I'm gonna be eastbound 96 in Williamston. I believe it's that red GMC Acadia that was called in. It's gonna be license plate George William 85 Charles. Yeah, they drove past me pretty slow and then just pulled to the side of the road.
Five item 8, can you start that way, or 5 Tom 8 if you're closer? Charlie 1, I'm on road. Charlie 1, okay.
Hey, are you all right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, what's going on?
What's that?
Who was driving, guys?
Okay. So let me ask you a question, okay?
You want that?
Where exactly are you coming from?
That.
Where are you coming from today or tonight?
Who's the matter?
Do you remember where you're coming from? I'm just trying to.
No, I do.
Okay.
I do.
Oh, well, at least where did you have the glasses of wine at?
Philly cheesesteak house.
Philly cheesesteak house? Okay. Is that Okemos or where's that at? In Lansing? Okay.
Yeah, in Lansing.
Okay. I'm going to have you step out and talk to me at the front of my patrol car, okay? If you can leave all your paperwork there, I'm going to leave that as well. I have your ID still.
Okay.
Do you have any weapons on you? I know you said you work for Michigan State Police. Michigan State University.
No, I'm retired. No.
Oh, retired.
Oh my gosh. No, I'm not retired.
No, not retired.
No, I'm not retired. No, I'm currently a police officer.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay, I thought you said retired. I'm sorry.
No, I'm currently a police officer.
Okay, she says
For
she's
Michigan State
tired.
University.
Yes.
Okay, if you can leave your phone up there too and your purse, or I'm not sure what you want to call it.
587 pass on your stop.
All right, and we'll you can go ahead and step out. No, we're gonna go right to the front of my patrol car. Yeah. Do you mind if I search you when you get out?
No.
Okay.
I'm fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Charlie, 1 All right, you go right to the front of my patrol car.
You guys, right here, this chick is a captain, all right? Look at that.
Yeah, we're gonna go right here.
He said DEI promotions, yeah.
Right. Right.
All right, go ahead and stand up here for me, okay?
Yep. Who's this guy?
That's my partner. Okay,
Who's he?
He's one of the deputies
his
for
name?
Ingham County.
Oh, what's his name?
So he can introduce himself when he wants, okay?
Oh, come on.
All right,
Come on.
I usually work Eaton County, so I'm not familiar with everyone.
What's your name?
Trooper Golden.
So I'm Billy O'Brien. I've been suspended from MSU. Have had a lot of bad shit happen to me.
Oh, she was suspended, guys. Look at that.
I was the assistant chief.
Okay, do you mind if I pat you down just to make sure
No,
you
go
know?
ahead. No,
We'll go right in front of my patrol car, okay? What's in here, like pens or something?
Lip liner.
That's what it feels like, okay.
Lip liner. It's literally lip liner. Eyeliner. Oh, and eyelash liner.
How do you get to these pockets here?
No, hold it. I only have 2 packets. I can help you.
I mean, it doesn't feel like a knife or anything. Yeah, so if you want to grab that out, I don't know. Is that handy or what?
No.
Oh, there's the pocket. Okay.
So it's,
Myself and Asian were cleared from the call.
Stone from the therapy.
No medication here, okay?
I am.
So,
How many?
this can... Okay, and then 9 heel toe steps back.
Again?
Yep, just like I instructed. 9 down and 9 back.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. All right, this next test is going to be the one leg stand, all right? Starting position, feet together, arms at your side. Okay, do not start this test until I tell you to start, okay? You're going to lift the leg of your choosing approximately 6 inches up.
Hey, guys, speaking of long wait times at the hospital, here, guys, here you go. Look, because that one's taking a while. Guys, look.
I'm leaving this hospital now! Get me out of here!
Today on Uncovered. What started as a normal hospital visit turns into complete chaos when this entitled woman melts down after being told she must wait her turn to receive assistance. The suspect was admitted on June 19th of 2024 while seeking pain management for an infection on her leg. Once at the hospital, the suspect claimed to be hearing voices in her head and demanded immediate psychiatric evaluation. She completely loses it when told she must wait her turn, which leads to her arrest.
Hi, Rose.
I need to go somewhere other than here.
We're gonna have a little conversation here, okay? So basically, Rose came in here for some help, and now she's really making very paranoid statements about people that want to kill her. Yeah. And so I think she needs a mental health evaluation.
Okay.
So I'm going to talk to a magistrate, and I guess the reason you got called primarily was because she got very upset when we confronted her with this, that we needed to look at this. And I would certainly be fine with her going someplace else. Right now,
I'd be perfectly fine with her going someplace else.
Since I have to kind of take care of the problem as it is. And so while we were doing all that, she was hearing voices out in the hallway saying that there were people out here that were plotting to kill her.
Okay.
So very paranoid. So she definitely needs a mental health exam.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm not safe here. And I need.
Rose.
I need.
Rose, so you are in probably one of the safest places you can possibly be.
Listen, I know what I heard, and you guys deal with me quite often with.
Right, and every time we deal with you, Rose, it's usually with you having paranoid issues. Okay.
You hear that? Every time we deal with you, right, guys? Look at that.
It's not paranoia when
okay.
You're being messed with. I mean, it's not right. I know what I heard. Okay, I know what I heard. I know the difference between voices in my head that are distant, and I know the difference between the voices that was standing right here.
Like the.
Regardless, what can you hold me for? It's not like I'm trying to kill myself.
So that's going to be a medical decision made by the medical
I'm
staff
not staying here.
So if they decide that you need to, you don't really have a choice in the matter.
I do have a fucking choice.
Okay, so Rose, you're not going to raise your voice.
I will.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
There are other people in this hospital.
Nobody wants to help me. Well, that's right, and I don't need to be here.
Okay.
I mean, can you guys not help me? Other than just making me stay right here where I mean, if I don't feel safe here, then why force me to be here?
I'm not sure why you're here in the first place.
I come here for pain management, which I thought I was going to be transferred somewhere else. And
you see that, guys? She came here for pain management, meaning that she probably hurt herself so she can get some opioids. You know what I'm saying? Because she's a junkie.
They're saying that there's no beds, which you don't get turned away from hospitals.
Well, if they don't have beds, you do.
I've never in my life heard of a hospital turning anybody away. Unless they couldn't and I'm to take care of you, then they just have you going somewhere else. Flu, I guarantee you that's not the case.
Okay.
I'm just asking, please don't make me stay in this hospital.
Upon the suspect's request, the officer contacts his supervisor to determine if she can go through a 1-day hold instead of 2, but he states that it's only permissible if the suspect is having suicidal thoughts.
Rose, are you wanting to harm yourself at all?
No, I don't want to be harmed either. I don't want to be trapped somewhere where I don't feel safe.
Okay.
The suspect grows frustrated after learning she won't be able to leave until she receives an evaluation in 48 hours.
Me to stay in a hospital and tie me down if I'm not suicidal, though.
It's not about just being suicidal or homicidal.
I come to you because I'm unsafe and ask for an officer to escort me out of here.
Yeah.
Because I have a crazy boyfriend that doesn't care about anything about any good for me at all.
Please.
I constantly have to call these guys to come and help me. No, I heard a voice out here. You're right, I did.
Yeah. Okay. There were no voices out here that were telling that were.
You didn't hear them because you was on the phone. That's exactly what you said. So how can you even say that?
So what you're telling me is that you heard a voice out
And you
there.
called me paranoid.
Well, that's being paranoid. Yes. So
No, that's called. I know what I heard.
Can I talk for a second, please?
I'm not staying in this hospital.
Can I talk for a second?
You've talked enough.
I'm going to talk again. Okay. So what you were telling me.
I don't get a right to. Nobody wants to listen to me. Why should I have to listen to anybody else?
Guys, you guys know the only reason why she's doing this, and she says she's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Yeah. It's because, guys, this is the most attention that she's probably got, especially from men that are worth a damn. You know what I'm saying?
You verbalized and you said that you heard people out here in the hallway that were plotting to kill you. So that's paranoia.
I didn't say kill. I said attack me. So don't put words in my mouth.
I apologize. Attack is the word.
So are you going to get your story right? And what is the reason that you're even going to try to hold me here for?
For a mental health.
You're not in jail. I asked for safety. I don't feel safe here. I'm not staying in this hospital. I'm telling you that right now. It will be hell for real.
Well, if you want to do that, then we'll give you medication specific.
You ain't gonna force medication down me either.
Yes, we can.
No, but you're not.
Oh boy.
Okay, so Rose.
It shouldn't even be going like this.
All right, so Rose, the issue is this doctor is in a position where he can't refuse.
That has done nothing but f- my life up completely.
But mental health expert.
Well, they can do it anywhere else, but it's not gonna happen here.
I'm afraid it is.
It's not. It's not.
All right, I'm not gonna argue.
And I'm just trying to tell you that I have mental health issues. I'm extremely distraught.
Well, let me
I feel like my whole life is ending.
It should have never been an argument. I asked for help, not to be trapped somewhere unsafe. No, it's not fucking happening. Get me away from here, please. I mean, I'm begging for help. Begging. I've been begging for the longest time. Nobody wants to help me.
So you're in the hospital. That's where they help
No,
people.
no, I'm not doing it here. I'm not. Get me out of this fucking hospital now! Now! Give me.
Don't do that.
It's time!
Out of here! Please!
You guys know who she sounds like? You guys know who she sounds like? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. You guys know who she sounds like? You guys remember this? Hold on. You guys remember? That's what she sounds like, right?
Here, just eat that! Leave us
Oh no, look at that, guys. Look at that.
You're hurting me! You're hurting me! I'm hurting! Oh.
Stop. Give me your hand. Get up.
Stop! I can't walk! I can't walk!
Shut up.
I'm stuck.
Look at that tattoo on her neck.
No. Oh, you're cutting it. It's this one. Please undo that a little bit, please. Please.
Are you done? Are you done? Rose, are you done?
Please help me.
Are you done? Are you done?
Are you taking me to jail?
Yes, absolutely.
Then please unloosen this one right here a little bit. It's cutting me.
Okay, you're gonna sit right here,
And
okay?
could you please at least put it in the front so I'm not all twisted up? I can't even walk, so I can't go nowhere.
I will in a minute.
Will you unloosen this? It's cutting me, sir, please.
I can fit my whole finger under here. It's not cutting you.
Please.
You're gonna
Please.
sit right there. She's just started hitting me. All right, thank you.
Once transported to the vehicle, the suspect continues to act incredibly demanding and cries over her arrest as if she didn't just turn into the Hulk on the officer.
Can you at least put these in the front so I can get in there without a lot of help?
Not. I will.
My upper body is all I have mobile. I can't walk at all.
Okay, I will put you in there, but
You can't do that.
But Rose, since you hit me,
I know, and I'm sorry. Listen, I have been begging for help everywhere. I've been in Centralia begging for help. I'm desperate. Trust me, I don't want to have to go sit in jail, but if I'm safer there and got a roof over my head.
We're gonna help you up, okay?
You do realize I have 2 broken hips and 2 broken legs. I mean, you could damage them worse.
Okay, well, you just signed yourself out of the hospital, so Rose, you put us in a terrible predicament, okay? So if you don't want to ride in the back of a cop car,
No, I don't mind.
you probably shouldn't have hit a cop.
I don't mind. I'm just asking you to put these in the front so I can help get in there without hurting myself more.
Absolutely not. You just struck me. I'm not giving you a free hand, okay? We will help you up. We'll be careful.
Okay.
We'll be careful.
There's not any. If I have no control over my own body.
Okay, we're gonna help you. Okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Ow! Please,
what a mess.
Please let me help you. Get me in there. I'm taking the charge. I did it purposely because I don't care. I didn't care what it took.
Okay, Rose,
I mean, I'm sorry.
You are freely moving your legs, okay? So you
I can move them, but I can't walk with them, sir.
You don't have to walk, but you do have to assist us a little bit.
Right. Well, that's only with my upper body. I'm not lying. I'm not trying to get attention. I'm just trying to get.
Okay, the sooner we get back here, and the sooner we get to the jail, the sooner you're out of handcuffs, and we can get on with this, okay?
I mean, go ahead, put me in there, but I'm telling you right now.
Okay, so what we're going to do, Rose, we're going to get you to the edge right here, and we're going to position your body to where your backside faces towards the seat, okay? And then you will do your best to get your rear end on the seat, and that way you can get in there, okay? That's where we're at. All right, count of 3. All right, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're going to turn you a little bit, okay? Rose. Okay.
Listen, you got to let me use my upper body, please.
Okay, use it.
I can't. You have.
Okay, you were almost there. You're going to take a half step over here, okay? You're almost there. You can do it.
And how? Were you guys going to? No! Please! You're going to hurt me more.
Okay, Rose. I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm trying to help you.
You are, sir. You are. At least scoot me back so I can use my arms. Oh!
Rose?
I can't walk.
Rose, I'm going to pick you up and put you in there if you don't help.
How do you expect me to help?
Okay, you can try. You're not even trying.
I have no hands or legs.
Okay, we're trying to help you.
I hope every bit of this is being recorded.
It is.
I know that
Okay, you're going to have a seat in here.
Yeah, if I can get there.
Okay.
Stop.
There's your... Okay, Rose. We're going to give you a second, okay?
No, I don't. I probably shouldn't be standing here. I got to get in here.
Okay. And you want us to help your leg?
Hey, guys, the next Friday's live, guys, you check this out. Look at this one right here. There's a couple of these. Guys, this kid who was driving hella fast.
My finger? Yes, sir.
And he crashed and he deleted his friend. Look at this. And when you see the car, hold on. Look at the car. It's destroyed. And his friend's on the right-hand side, and he died.
He's inside here.
Hey, sir, can you hear me?
Can I call my dad? If that's okay, please?
I'd rather you just go have a seat right behind the car.
Look at this guy.
Oh, I can't get to him.
Look at that.
He's bleeding.
The driver appears apprehensive as the officer discovers a man trapped in the car, unconscious and in desperate need of medical attention.
Do you have any weapons on you or anything?
Knives? Sir.
Probably pretty seriously hurt. I can't get him out.
Look at that, guys. There's no way to get him out.
Obvious DUI. But he says he's acting weird, but I did a quick HGN and nothing really showed. And I don't smell it. I don't see any.
This way?
Naked from the bottom down for some reason and bleeding from the head. Passenger. And I got the driver just sitting in the back of my car.
I was coming down this way.
Yeah.
I was picking up from his house. We was gonna go cruise, spend time together. But I was coming down speeding, if I'm being honest. Speeding. Not knowing when I was driving down, I just didn't really see that one brown light right there. So like I accidentally slight right to the right, and I hit it. And from there I'm like, damn, I messed up on everything. So I was just speeding from here. If I'm telling the truth, I was just speeding from here.
Right.
And right now I'm scared, so I just called my dad. Tell him everything. The truth. That's all.
Okay.
That's all.
Yeah, Carlos X said that. Yeah. I knew a couple kids that happened to in high school also, guys.
Sorry. I was just speeding. That's the truth. I was just speeding from here.
How fast were you?
Like, if I'm being honest, I would be like going like 60 or like above 60. It's just like 65 or around there. I'm not related to it, but he's my friend of mine. So we just gotta go.
This is Kent, Washington.
Picking up him from his house. Okay. We just gonna go, just like at least look at the Seattle and look out in Seattle. Just like, oh wow, talk about life and the things that we went through. But I was just speeding from the out. If I'm being honest, I was speeding from down here.
How much you got to drink tonight?
If I'm being honest, only like, cause I'm not really a heavy drinker like that. Only 2 or 3 the most.
Of what?
Just like Tito's. Yeah. But just only 3.
Well, only 3 shots and you're driving, you dummy.
I'm not really a heavy drinker like that.
Shots?
Yeah, just shots like that. I thought I would like be able to like at least drive, but man, I blacked out. And so like everything I did it's all my fault on today. And today's like a lesson learned. Right now, I'm telling you the truth because I'm scared of everything. And for me to know, like today's lesson learned, I'm never gonna do that again.
You said you've been drinking a little bit. You're involved in a car crash.
This is the first time.
I get it.
He's cooked, guys. He's cooked. And guys, his friend died.
0 to 100.
This is after you got out of the hospital.
Sorry, no. No, it's all my fault, bro. I can't.
It's all good, dude.
No, what was that? I'll give me so tired. No, that's not good, bro. How is that good? So much tired.
Can you imagine? Guys, he's cooked. At least he's showing some remorse. Because how many times have we seen these young kids and they do something stupid and they don't even care? They're laughing about it. But he's cooked and he's an idiot.
Sorry, what the?
Cooked.
Wow, bro.
I'm sorry, man. It's not murder. It's not. It wouldn't be charged as murder. I believe.
What? Good.
I'm sorry.
Cooked. Hold on. Look at this.
Lie.
At least you've seen this chick. This is the chick that tried to kill her boyfriend and herself. Yeah, you've seen this one.
And had reportedly.
And then
last night.
Okay. Cops saw through.
Last night. Okay. I was showing an old friend of mine how to use this gun that she was needing, that she asked for, and it went off and shot her in the chest.
What?
And I've been running around scared.
Where's this at?
Up on Miami-Montgomery County Line Road.
Okay. You just want to set your water right there?
Sure.
You put yourself up there?
How do you just accidentally shoot someone in the chest?
You got any weapons on you right now?
No.
Okay. Just put your hands behind your back for me.
Okay.
I'm just going to detain you right now based on what you're telling me.
Right.
Anyways, guys, there's tons of these. I can find ones of these chicks that find out that they deleted their friend in a car accident. You know what I'm saying?
You can put 2 sets on you in a second, okay? Does this person need help right now, or are they deceased, or what?
They're deceased.
Does anybody else know about this?
No. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I've been waiting.
Where is this address actually that you're at?
I don't know the actual number.
Is this her house or your house? Or?
No, it's a friend of mine's house.
The man, who later identified himself as Brian Mason, claimed the incident happened at a friend's place, raising suspicions that he might have had an accomplice. It's not every day a suspect turns himself in, so cops are determined to find out if Brian had a motive or if there's more to prison. It turns out that Mason didn't report the incident for almost 24 hours, claiming he was upset and confused before turning himself in. He was found guilty of felony reckless homicide and having a weapon while under a disability due to a prior drug-related conviction. He was sentenced to 8 years in prison. It turns out that Mason's remorse couldn't get him off the hook. But what happens when a man shoots his friend right in front of the cops? On January 22, 2022, in Farmington, New Mexico, dispatch received a distress call reporting gunshots and 2 possibly armed men fleeing the scene. As officers responded, one of them heard a single shot and saw a man dressed in all black walking away from someone lying on the ground. What started as a routine response quickly turned into something far more shocking.
Damn.
Stop right there. Show me your hands. Do it now. Keep your hands up. Drop your bag.
Hey, here. Crawl away from your bag.
Crawl away from it. Okay. Hey, I gotta move up on this side here.
Okay, I'm good.
Hold that.
Yeah. If you don't comply, you're gonna get bit. Yep. Okay, Lamonica, let's move up to this guy. Hey, Farmington Police Department, if you can hear me, you need to...
Oh, guys, here, we'll end here. Guys, do you guys hear about the new San Francisco grading standards where they're just going to, let black kids pass with no standards? Look at this. Look at this.
San Francisco school leaders are backing off a controversial plan to change how some high school teachers grade. It drew criticism from elected leaders in San Francisco and beyond, with Congressman Ro Khanna calling it a betrayal of the American dream. Tonight, ABC 7 News reporter Lauren Martinez took those criticisms to experts to understand the approach that several school districts are already following.
What if homework, tests, attendance, and other factors didn't heavily count towards a student's academic grade? Joe Feldman, a former educator, said
attendance, homework, and classwork are not supposed to. What the fuck are they talking about?
He saw a need to improve traditional grading practices.
Because teachers don't get trained how to grade, ironically, teachers are grading in lots of different ways.
6 years ago, he wrote the book Grading for Equity. He said his research shows that grades should be less about accumulating points for a student and more about what the student has learned.
If my parent signs my syllabus, if my parent comes to back to school night, if I raise my hand, everything that I do in a class is incorporated into the grade. And what happens is that starts to warp the accuracy of the grade. And in equitable grading,
the lie detector determined that was a lie.
The grade doesn't reflect anything except what the student has learned of what was taught in the course.
One of the key components of equitable grading is using a 0 to 4 scale instead of 0 to 100.
If a student doesn't turn in a homework assignment and they get a 0, it's really hard to bring that 0 up to a passing grade.
Retired college professor and education consultant Marty Kravitz addressed the pros and cons of grading equity.
Students get much more motivated to learn because it's easier for them to understand how they demonstrate their learning. The disadvantage, I think, is that a lot of teachers really resent the idea that if a student doesn't get any work, that a 0 should count as a 0.
10 years ago, the San Leandro School District changed.
Isn't it funny, guys, how like Asians and Indians do like excel at this, but then they're just trying to say that
San Francisco school leaders are backing off a controversial plan to change.
They count towards a student's academic.
Due to the inversions, this new rubric to only.
A lot of teachers really resent the idea that if a student.
You only need
grading or changing the current grading system. In those resources is a slideshow on navigating resistance and how to respond to people who are critical of equity initiatives in different scenarios. The slide reads, a common refrain from white people engaging in this type of resistance is, but I grew up poor. The slide recommends using other people in the room to, quote, dilute the fairness seeker's voice.
So they would dilute the fairness seeker's voice. So all you white guys that are like, wait a minute, I grew up either middle class or lower class, and I don't have any privilege. You guys are fairness seekers. You must be shut down. What a bunch of bullshit. Guys, like I said, that's the beautiful part about America, guys. You can move to a state where none of this matters, okay? Guys, I live in the South. They aren't trying to push this here. So, but all right, you guys, I'm going to shut this bad boy down. I appreciate you guys. And yeah, guys, I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye, guys. Take it easy.